Plan giving is a powerful way to align your generosity with your long term goals. It's thoughtful, values driven philanthropy using tools like bequests, charitable trusts, appreciated assets to support the people and causes that matter to you most. It's not just about giving, it's about giving with intention. The beauty of planned giving is its flexibility. You can give in creative, meaningful ways, whether today or far into the future. Your plan reflects your values, your story, your vision. Yes, planned giving often involves assets and estates, but at its heart, it's about connection. It's about supporting education, healthcare, the arts, and your local community. It's about making sure your generosity doesn't end with you. For nonprofits, these gifts mean stability, sustainability, the power to dream bigger, reach further, and do more. And for you, it's the knowledge that your impact won't fade. It'll echo across communities and across generations. One of the most beautiful parts of plan giving is how personal it can be. It's a chance to share your story with the people closest to you, to talk about what you believe in and why, to include your family in the process, maybe even plant the seeds for their own giving journey. One of the most beautiful parts of plan giving is how personal it can be. It's a chance to share your story with the people closest to you, to talk about what you believe in and why, to include your family in the process, maybe even plant the seeds for their own giving journey. Let's take a moment to talk about the soft side of plan giving. The part that's not about tax codes or asset transfers, but about people. Involving your family in giving plans isn't just smart, it's powerful. It's a way to pass down more than wealth. It's how you pass down your values. By bringing your children and grandchildren into the process, you're doing more than including them in decisions. You're teaching them empathy, responsibility, purpose. You're helping them understand why giving matters, not just how. Philanthropy at its best becomes a family practice. Maybe that means choosing a cause together or reflecting on what matters most: justice, fairness, opportunity, or your community roots. In the book Inspired Philanthropy, Tracy Gary encourages families to use giving as a bridge, a way to have deeper conversations, create shared purpose, and invite the next generation to lead in their own way. Because legacy isn't about control, it's about connection. And planned giving gives you the tools to build connection intentionally. Whether that's a giving charter, a family legacy plan, or a donor advised fund that generations can use to make impact over time. Even more than passing money down, you're modeling purposeful stewardship. You're showing your family how to care, how to evaluate impact, support what's right, and give with meaning. And most importantly, you're inspiring independence, not just inheritance. Because when each generation is invited to create their own giving plan within the framework of a shared legacy, they're more likely to stay engaged, feel ownership, and carry that purpose forward. This is how philanthropy becomes more than a one time gift. It becomes a tradition, a mindset, a legacy that lives on not just in capital, but in character. Planned giving empowers you to create a legacy that lives beyond your lifetime, support nonprofit missions that are changing the world, and yes, even enjoy potential tax benefits along the way. Many planned giving options offer real financial advantages, like avoiding capital gains or reducing estate taxes. But for most donors, that's just a bonus. The real reward is knowing you're doing something deeply meaningful. At its heart, planned giving is about who you are and what you want to leave behind. It's a way to inspire future generations, to build something that outlasts you, to lead by example. Before we wrap up, I want to share a little story with you. It's simple, but like most meaningful things, I hope it sticks with you. It's about a mother. her children, and a tradition that became something much more. Every year, just before the holidays, a mother would gather her children and brave the cold to shop for a family in need. They picked out sweaters that felt soft between their fingers. Toys were chosen with care, and a basketball tested before adding it to the cart. There was no rush. The mother guided gently, but let the children decide. At the checkout, bags piled up. The numbers climbed higher than Mom would like, but she paid and smiled at their choices. On the drive home, the warmth of the car surrounded them. These aren't just things, the mother would say. The family will be warm, and that matters. The children understood. Giving was as much part of the winter as snow falling outside. One year, December rushed by. The mother's mind was crowded with worry and lists. The tradition slipped past, unnoticed. But on Christmas Eve, as Mom set out cookies on the table, she noticed bags by the door, wrapped and tagged for a new family. The oldest daughter stood nearby, watching her. She'd spent the money she had saved from her summer job, buying gifts and wrapping them late into the night. She hadn't wanted the family to go forgotten. The mother's eyes stung, but she only smiled and squeezed her daughter's hand. The others gathered round, quiet in the glow of the tree, understanding more than words could tell. It was simple, a ritual that outlasted any one person's memory, a kind of inheritance handed down gently, living on far beyond a single holiday. That's what planned giving is, a quiet, powerful way to shape the future through compassion, through purpose, through generosity that lives on. It all starts with a conversation. What do you care about most? What do you want your legacy to be? Your legacy starts now. Let's plan it together. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for considering a legacy of hope.